Welcome to another crochet tutorial with me, Laura, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make another spiral granny square because I know you guys love them. And we're going to be looking at this kind of traditional granny square style, but it's a little bit different, so let's begin. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is choose two colours, so it's just a two-colour granny square. And what we're going to do is start off with a chain 4 loop, and I apologise in advance if you hear any shouting in the background. We do have some very noisy builders outside, so but what we're going to do is we're going to chain 4, so hopefully you can see. Just realise I'm using a cream on a white table. 3 and 4, so chain 4, and we're going to put our hook into our first chain. Bring the yarn through the first chain, then bring the loop through the loop of your hook to create a little loop of chains. I'm going to do a little chain 1 just for a little bit of leverage. I'm not going to count that as a stitch. Then what we're going to do is we're going to work 3 double crochets. This pattern's in US terminology, so in UK terms these are trebles. 3 double crochet into the center of our chain 4 loop. So be careful not to go into that first chain. Just wrapping it around the chains, we're going to make a double crochet. So that's 1, 2, and another one, 3. So 3 double crochet. Then we're going to create a corner, so we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do another 3 double crochet in there in the center. So 1, 2, and 3. So if you're brand new to crochet, I do recommend checking out my absolute beginner tutorials so you get really familiar with the double crochet and all the other basic stitches. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring up a loop. You can use a stitch marker if you want, but we're going to grab, keeping it in the same direction. Once you've removed your hook, put it back into the center and get your other color, which will show up a lot more clearly. Bring that through and just secure that with a chain 1. I tend to hold on to the tail end to make it a bit easier. And we're going to do the same thing but in our pink color. So we're going to yarn over. Keep both my tail ends over here and work 3 double crochet. We're still working in the same direction. So 1, smooth those over, 2, and 3 double crochet. And again we create a corner, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then another 3 double crochet in the center, 3 double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we've repeated it in the pink. Then bring up a loop and obviously use a stitch marker if you want to. And we're going to alternate between working between the cream and the pink. So now we're going to go back to working with our pink, white, cream, the first color, and just rejoin your hook into the cream, and then we're going to move on to round 2. Okay, so for the next round we're going to yarn over, and in this next stitch, this will be our first double crochet we made in the pink. I'm going to put our hook into there, going under both loops, and we're going to work a double crochet into there, and then we're going to create a corner. So we're going to chain 3, 2, and 3, and we're going to work another double crochet in that same stitch, that same first double crochet. Okay, then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, double crochet in there, double crochet in there, and that brings us up to this chain 3 space. And in the chain 3 space we're going to do the same as here. We're going to do 1 double crochet, so just go into the big gap, wrapping it around the chains, work 1 double crochet, chain 3, and 1 double crochet. And I know people are going to complain about the white cream on the white table. I'm so sorry. I'm working in a very crowded house. I can't use my normal space. I got builders outside. So please do accept my apologies, and hopefully you can see the stitches okay. Okay, so we're going to stop there, and we're going to repeat that for the pink. So bring up a loop and be careful not to get your yarns twisted, keeping one yarn one side and one yarn the other side. Rejoin your pink yarn and do the same thing in the pink. So we find the first double crochet of the white this time and go into there. Work a double crochet, chain 3, let's create a corner, 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, then 1 double crochet in the next 2. So we're just repeating what we did in the cream. So 1 double crochet in there, 1 double crochet in there. And then in the chain 3 space, we're going to do 1 double crochet, wrapping it around the chains, chain 3, 1 double crochet. Okay, so we've repeated that in the pink, and bring up a loop, and then we're going to go back to our cream and work on the next round. So we're joining our hook in the cream. We're now going to work 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, so be careful not to miss that first one. 1 double crochet in there in the next 4, so that's 1, next stitch 2, next stitch 3, and next stitch 4. So 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Okay, don't worry if it's just a little curling up a bit, it should be okay. Then this time in the 3 chain space, we're going to do 2 double crochet to begin. So 1 and 2. Then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and another 2 double crochet. 1, 1 and 2. Okay, so we're working 2 double crochet instead on the corner. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1 double crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That brings us up to this next chain 3 space, and just make sure to keep that tail end out of the way, because we really are working up to the edge of that pink. And in the same again in the chain 3 space, we're going to do 2 double crochet to begin. 1 and 2, chain 3, 2, 3, 2 double crochet, keeping that pink working yarn out of the way so we don't lose it. Okay, then pull up a loop and rejoin your hook in the pink yarn, and we're going to repeat all those steps in the pink. So I'll just show you again. 1 double crochet in the next 4. I'll put the written version of this pattern on my website if you'd like to just grab the written version. 2, 3, and 4. Then we did 2 double crochet in the chain 3 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet. It's so noisy in my house today, honestly. Oh, the stress of a tutorialist. And then we repeat that again, 1 double crochet in the next 4. So we do it twice, 1 double crochet in the next 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then finally in the next chain 3 space, same thing again, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. Two, 3, 2 double crochet. Okay, so we've repeated all those steps in the pink, and now we're going to move on to the next round. So we're going to bring up a loop and go back to our cream for the next round, and hopefully it's starting to look something like this. Okay, so for the next round, this time, so working with the white again, the creamy white, and we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 7 to get us all the way over here. So 1 double crochet in the next 7. 1, 2, 6, and 7. So 1 double crochet in the next 7. And then same on the corner, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet to begin, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Then we are going to repeat that, but you're actually going to do 1 double crochet in the next 8 because you have 8 stitches along here. So it's 1 double crochet in the next 8 stitches. Be careful not to miss that first one. 1, 2, and 8. So 1 double crochet in the next 8. And then in the chain 3 space, be careful to keep this loop down and out the way, we do 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. So 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. And 2. Okay. So then we bring up a loop and careful not to twist your yarns, rejoin your hook in the pink, and we're going to repeat all those steps in the pink. So we do 1 double crochet in the next 7, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next 8, so there's 1 extra, and then in the corner 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. So I shall do that, then I shall come back. So you're just repeating those steps but in the pink, so the pink can catch up. Okay, so just finishing up that last stitch in the pink. So I just repeated all those steps and hopefully it looks like this. So basically when you finish each colour, they should be opposite of each other. So if it's next to it, then you've gone wrong somewhere. So they should always sit opposite. Okay, now we're going to go back to our cream and work pretty much the last round. And this time we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 11. So 1 double crochet in the next 11. So working with the cream again, 1, 2, and 11. So 1 double crochet in the next 11, basically all the way up to the chain 3 space. Then same as before, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. So 2 double crochet in there, chain 3, 2 double crochet. And then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 12. So you've got 12 stitches along this edge. So 1 double crochet in the next 12. So it's 1 extra. So 1, 2, and 11 and 12. So 1 double crochet in the next 12. Then we're up to our next chain 3 space, and be careful to keep this loop down and out the way. 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. 1, 2, chain 3, bing, 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 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, so then bring up a loop and keeping our yarn out of the way. We're then going to repeat those steps but with our pink. Okay, so we do 1 double crochet in the next 11, then 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet on the corner, then 1 double crochet in the next 12, so it's 1 extra, and then 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. So we get our pink in the opposite corner. It's like a boxing ring. Okay, so I shall do that, then I shall come back. Okay, just coming up to the end, the last 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, so I've repeated all those steps for the pink, and hopefully you've got something that looks like this. Now this is the end of this kind of stage. We're just going to neaten it off now, because obviously we've got a little bit sort of higher up here and we want it to look like a square. But if you wanted to continue this pattern, you possibly could. I haven't tested it, so if you want to continue and it starts to warp, I don't know, so you will have to test it. I prefer making little 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter squares, but absolutely give it a try, just following the same system. But to finish this off now, so we get an even shaped square, so it'll be a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter square. Well, we're going to go back to our cream. Let's be consistent, and what we're going to do is just going to do 1 double crochet in the next 15 along this edge. So 1 double crochet in the next 15. 1, 2, 14 and 15. So 1 double crochet in the next 15, and then in the 3 chain space we're just going to do 1 double crochet, just 1 double crochet, and that's it. Okay, so bring up a loop. So that's the end of using the cream. We're then going to repeat that in our pinky red color. So 1 double crochet in the next 15 up to the next chain 3 space. Careful not to miss that first one. 1 double crochet in the next 15. 1, 2, 14, and last one 15, and then just like before we're just going to do 1 double crochet in that chain 3 space. Okay, and that is it. That is our finished square. So I'm not going to cut my yarn because I need to reuse this yarn. Times are tough. But what you would do now, you would just cut your yarn here and then just pull that loop through. Cut your yarn here, pull the loop through, and then hide your tail ends, and you should have a nice perfect 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter square. And there we go. And what's really fun about this is the little traditional sort of gaps on the corners. They're all just slightly offset, and I really like that. It's really fun. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope you managed to follow along. Let me know in the comments below if you are a fan of my spiral granny square. I have a few spiral granny square different tutorials, so do check them out. And a huge thank you as always to our Happy Berry Plus monthly subscribers for helping make these tutorials possible. So please like, share, comment, all that stuff, and I will see you soon for some more crochet crafting fun. Thanks for watching, guys.